Unfortunately, Charlie Kirk did not make it. The assassination was horrific. It is one of the most devastating things to bear witness to. My God, it's just, look, we as a society have to do better. This is crazy. And what's crazier is that the person who assassinated him thinks he's a hero, thinks he's stopped some evil thing from happening. What are you talking about? We're allowed to disagree with people. We're allowed to have someone on the left or the right and just disagree with them and try to present your positions and communicate. Knocking them off is only going to make the other side even stronger. So don't do that. Why harm somebody because you disagree with them? They did that with Martin Luther King. They did that with Charlie Kirk. They did that with John Lennon, and the list goes on. It is a horrific thing to bear witness to insane people, including that poor Ukrainian girl who was attacked on the subway and didn't make it either. And to see the blood gushing out of Charlie Kirk's neck and the blood gushing all over the floor, if you haven't seen these horrific uncensored videos, it is so disturbing and upsetting. And when I accidentally saw it pop right up, I was just in shock. I literally was in tears crying. It was horrific for both of them. And even though I don't agree with everything that, Kirk says and all this stuff, I don't want to harm them. Hey, if you disagree with, something that Biden says or Trump, you don't kill them. You don't knock them off. You don't destroy them. What the heck is going on? And how is it that these insane people who have a history, like this man, I think he was arrested over 14 times for horrific crimes, why is he on the street? Why is he being let out? No bail, just let out for free. Why? What is going on here? And then, of course, what that does is people who are empathic or kind or trying to give a chance to somebody, okay, if they haven't harmed anybody, you want to give them a second chance, fine. That's it. 3 strikes out. Come on, right or left. 3 strikes out. That's it. You don't let somebody who is dangerous to innocent people in society out on the street. That's the end of it. If they're locked up, you don't let them out if they've caused harm to an innocent person. That's it. If they've rehabilitated and they've proven it and they haven't caused permanent damage to somebody, then you can consider giving them a second chance. That's the end of it. I don't even know why I have to say this. Does anybody disagree with this? I mean, come on. If somebody is harming an innocent person, you don't want someone harming someone you love, your relative or your child or, your father or mother or your aunt or uncle, whoever is close to you in your life. You don't want that person to be harmed and then let the harmer, the person who actually harmed them, out on the street again. Keep them locked up. That's what it's for. I don't know what's going on. And of course, there happens to be a consistent pattern with people who, are supposedly on a Democratic side acting dumb. Democrats are supposed to be in a position where they're trying to present their side in a fair and equal balance like Republicans do. And there you go. These extreme left and extreme right. What the hell? Where's your balance, people? Not you guys, but, those in power. I'm talking to them. Where's the balance? Those in power who are extreme left, extreme right. Stop. Enough is enough. The extremists don't represent us. The balanced people represent us. I can't tell you guys how many Republicans and Democrats I know who think almost exactly the same. It's really shocking how similar the thoughts are between the right and the left. Very similar. And I know for myself, I'm very close to being a balanced thinker, somewhat like Bill Maher. I don't agree with everything he says, but somewhat like Bill Maher, independently balanced and focused, and I listen to both sides and I create reason and I try to make a balanced decision that is the best, the happy medium, because you're never going to get one or the other. You need a happy balance and a happy medium so that we can move forward in a productive manner and take care of those we care for. And that's the end of it. And let's just keep doing that. And if there's corruption and it's harming innocent people, we stop that. But you don't do it in a way of taking someone's life. And a lot of those people who came out and they're all for that, Luigi Mangione, whatever the hell his name is, No, that is the wrong way to handle the situation. I hate what's going on with healthcare not taking care of us. Okay? But you don't go out and assassinate somebody because you don't like the job that they work for or the company. It doesn't stop it or change it. All it does is create a sad loss for the wife and the kids. That's it. Now poor Charlie Kirk's little girls and his wife, they're alone. That's the end of it. It's disturbing that people think somehow that's the solution. It is not. You know, there are far worse people that are causing terrible destruction and killing so many. Putin is a great example. Listen, I have a lot of Russian friends. None of them support Putin because he is literally killing mothers and daughters and little children and little sons and little babies. For what? A piece of land so they don't join the union? This is ridiculous. I mean, it is like that guy is a murderer on a level I've never seen. Benjamin Netanyahu, all of the Jewish people that I know do not support him completely demolishing an entire civilization of people that are different than him. That's also craziness. These are dictators. And let me tell you, the real people here that you're talking to, the civilians, we don't support these crazy extremists. So the Russians don't support Putin, and the Jewish people don't support Benjamin Netanyahu, what he's doing. That's nuts, man. People are going extreme power tripping, and they're ruining it, and I don't know how the hell to ban all of us independent civilians together to stop these crazy lunatics who are in power. It's just insane. But this is not the way to do it, by harming people. Again, back to Luigi Mangione. What a terrible fucking thing, pardon my language, to do. You know, and that does not solve the problem. And it doesn't make a better message. He could have shot him in the leg and made just as good a message without taking his life. Anyway, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Post your comments below so I can check them out. My God. Anyway, this is Graig Weich signing off. For those of you who don't know, or you've just come to the channel for the first time, I'm an independent writer, artist, and director from BeyondComics.tv, and I create superheroes to try to inspire people. And when I see stuff like this, man, oh man. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Peace out.